Hey, my friends. Welcome to Live at the Ginger Cat Lady's Craft Table. I'm Pam, the Ginger Cat Lady. Hurley, the Ginger Cat. Who knows? The dude over there? That is Casey, Mr. Casey Street. Welcome.
Hey.
So today we are going to be interviewing Casey and talking to him to learn about what makes his creativity tick and what he enjoys. Before we get started, though, want to do some hellos. Hello, Lucretia. Welcome. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Lucretia.
Hey,
Hey, Jenny.
Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
Welcome,
And
Judy
Judy.
G. Welcome, everybody.
Hey,
Thank you
Miss
for
Lydia.
coming. Hello, Lydia. Hello, Jay.
Hello,
Jay, you didn't have your
Jen.
sale today. I went to find you and you weren't there. I'm like, where's Jay? I need my Jay. Didn't get my J fix today. Alrighty, so today, like I was telling Casey, I've got a new set of questions. We're changing it up a little bit. Casey, you want to tell them first before we get started what it is that you're going to be working on?
Hey, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy.
So, those of you who are or are not aware, Curiously, Michelle has been doing a little collaboration with a bunch of us artists, including Miss Pampire here. And there's Miss Michelle right there. Hello, Michelle.
There's Curiously Michelle.
And we have been altering chocolate boxes. Just in general, chocolate boxes or anything you consider a chocolate box or any box in general, just altering something. So this is my version of it, and mine has been a peppermint tin box. And this is and here, let me show you how it started. This is what it looked like initially. So this is the beginning, and this is where it's going.
Very, very cool. Hey, Christina.
So this is what I'm currently working on while we do the little interview of the me.
Of the me.
So yeah.
And I am organizing fabric.
Hey, Christina.
Needing to get my act together, and I saw something and I'm like, ooh, I can do that. That'll help. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably
Hey,
fussy
Ellen.
cut. So nothing super fantastical coming out over here. So hey, Ellen, welcome.
Ooh, Ellen must be excited to see me. I got extra S's. Hey, Cheryl.
A
Hey.
lot of extra S's. Lucky Casey. All right, Casey, how would you describe what you make? Just in general.
Eclectic.
Eclectic.
Definitely grungy. I sometimes refer to it as steampunk, but it doesn't always delve into steampunk. I do periodically use like gears and clockwork and pen nibs and stuff like that. It just depends on what the project speaks to me on. Like in this case, like I'm using more industrial type things. So grunge and industrial.
Grunge and industrial. Okay.
I
And is
I think
that
that
where
would
you
easily sum it up.
is that where you started, or is that where it's kind of ended up?
That is where it has ended up with me. It's um I've I started on my creative journey, let's see, it would have been at least 12 years ago, and it actually started with jewelry.
Okay.
So since then I've dabbled with doing like costume things because a
Hmm.
couple of my friends were into drag and everything. So I would put together an outfit for myself to complement my drag friend who was assisting at a performance. So
Hmm.
like I would do stuff like that, and it happened to make jewelry that also accommodated that. And I made some of their jewelry as well. Um, After that, I started getting into journal making. And like that just started from I just wanted to be able to have my own handmade journal to diary in. And I don't diary in any of my journals I make. I literally make none of them to do that. Hey, Glitter.
So you're a
Uh,
journaler, but you don't journal in your journals.
so the reason why I initially wanted to start making journals is because my last job was a very stressful time in my life. And I felt like the only reprieve I got was to be able to write it down, to get it out of my head and away from me, because otherwise I would dwell on it and it would constantly be brought to work and brought home and back and forth.
Right.
So I would journal before I went into work. And I wanted to be able to make a journal that like felt like me to journal in for me.
Right. Not just a standard boring thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I started looking into how to make a handmade journal. And then I fell down the rabbit hole of making junk journals. Hey, Thunder. And then in
Hey, Thunder. Hey,
turn,
Glitter.
it turned into me getting into mixed media. Never thought I'd ever get into mixed media, but why not? So yeah, and like just made a bunch of different crafty people along the way has inspired me to continue to grow in all those aspects.
So when you got into junk journaling itself, who were your original influences?
I would say Nick the Booksmith and Gail Gustinelli. And when it came to elaboration on things within a journal, Eva from Bohemian Crafting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you found glitter. Yeah, that's really awesome. Hey, Roseanne.
Hey, Ghosty.
So I think those were my main inspirations for journal making. When I initially looked up how to make a journal, like how to do the stitch and everything, I initially learned from C. Lemon, like learning the different types of stitches for bookbinding.
Gotcha. Okay, just for that actual part of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just specifically for that part of it.
For the binding and the yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Um. So are those still influences for you, or have you found that you're now influenced by other creators instead?
Um, I will say I don't readily go to their channels as often as I used to.
Yeah.
Um, so before I discovered lives on YouTube, like being able to actually chat with you guys on lives, and this was long before I even started my channel or started putting content on my channel rather. Um, I enjoyed watching Gal Gustinelli because it was like she was sitting there crafting with you and like having a
Yeah.
conversation. That's what I enjoyed about Gail. It
Yeah.
wasn't necessarily what she was making. Like I did enjoy the process and everything, but I enjoyed her personability,
Yeah.
even though it was all recorded. Like somehow she was able to reflect that like she's right there sitting next to you creating ephemera right now or
Yeah.
making a mess on the gel plate or stitching a journal together. So like I loved that. But I don't go back to her readily, unfortunately. Um, and then periodically, I do still go to Eva from Bohemian Crafting because I'll see random videos that pop up, and I was like, "That's really cool." And then I see a
Yeah.
little short of how it's done, like, "Oh, how did she do that?"
Right. Well, I
So
don't know. I don't know if it's the same for you or not, but I know I find that with the people that I started watching, they got me that good start. And now I kind of
mhm,
have an idea of what I want to do. But if there's something different I want to try, then I'll head back there to see if they've done it.
yeah. Hmm.
Or if I'm kind of stuck and I'm like, okay, I need some inspiration to do something different, then I'll head back there. But it's not I've got to watch them every single day like I used to.
Yeah, I used to be like devoted watching every single day Gal Gustinelli,
Yeah, yeah,
but now I'm way behind. Hey, Stacy.
yeah.
Um,
Hey, Stacy.
but so, but in regards to who inspires me now, um, like grungy and everything for me, I would say Crafty by Tony, even though like there's quite a few stuff I think I probably do a lot messier and grungier than her. There's
Yes.
a lot of like random like tidbits she does that I enjoy her layering,
Yeah.
and I love her energy. She is
Yes.
freaking hilarious.
And her laugh. Oh my god.
Oh
Well,
my god. She's like, "Ooh,
both of you.
I love it." Like the way
Both
she
y'all
gets
have good laughs.
excited. I love it. So yeah, there's her and Margaret from Seven Plaza, her partner in crime. Hey Vale.
Uh-huh.
Periodically I'll pop
Yeah.
over on her channel and I'll see some stuff that's inspiring. Um, let's see. What Louisa Heinzel. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. The
Yep.
crap she pulls out of her head, I have no freaking clue. But
Can you imagine being in that head?
oh my gosh. And how she keeps her craft room so organized and everything.
Right.
How do you have all that exploding out of your ears and have a tidy craft room?
Right.
But from what I gather, a cleanlier place or a tidy place allows your head to be able to do that because it's not congested by, oh, I'm in a disaster, I need to clean this. You're not subconsciously worrying about all that crap that should be tidy. Therefore, you're able to free think.
Well,
And
and
I'm wondering if that's part of it.
you also know
For
at
being a
that
creative
point where
individual.
things are. You're not having to look for it, which slows
No.
down your ability to craft.
Exactly, exactly. So I think that's part of also why she inspires me too,
Yeah.
is because she has that ability to just like get it out there
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
still be able to be situated.
Yeah. 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 Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Right? Uh-huh. Hmm.
So do you remember the moment when you thought, oh wow, this is my thing. This junk journaling is my thing. I can do this.
I hear Casey giving me permission to buy all the storage I need to organ. If if you sorry, pause on that. Christina, if you have your area set up, I'm saying this because I have to tell myself this. If you have it set up to fit certain things in a certain spot, you need to get a storage item that works specifically for that item for that spot.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll be shifting things around too terribly often to get it to work.
Yep.
Personal
Like taking lids
experience. I
up and
do
not
that
putting the
all the
lids back on.
I do that all the time. I buy cute containers and
Uh-huh.
everything, because they're cute containers. And then, or I can alter them to make them cute containers and then be like, okay, now where the heck am I going to put this?
Yeah.
Or what am I going to put in it?
Yeah.
And then like those constantly rotate like a merry-go-round around each other. Where is it going to go? Where is it going to go? What's going to go in it? What's going to go in it? All the time. So like that's a personal struggle I deal with. So it's one of those things, and it's like I might be a hypocrite telling you that to do it that way because I still haven't learned, but I know that's what I need to do.
Well, I think part of it too is being able to. I think a plan needs to be made first, and then the stuff purchased, so that you're not just buying random things that then don't fit together. You're like making it to try and make it work, and then it doesn't work because it won't work together.
Yep.
Because everything's different sizes or different this or different that, and it just doesn't work together at all. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so what was your question again?
Oh, do you remember when the moment when you thought, this is my thing, I can do this, I like this?
Well, it definitely wasn't my first journal. Because that looked like poop. And it definitely wasn't my first collage because that equally looked like poop.
I cannot imagine a collage of yours or a cluster of yours looking like poop. Because you are the master of layering, I tell you.
It's one of those things you get there when you finally figure out where your heart speaks to you when putting things together. But you have to do a lot of trial and error before you get to that point. It is alive. Yeah. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
But yeah, for me, it was a lot of trial and error because I look back on a lot of my collages, like I still have. And I'm like, oh, I need to alter that because I want there. So when I was experimenting, finding what my niche was, I was getting like pretty paper and stuff like that, or stuff that had like the metallic thing going through the some of the patterns or whatever. I don't work in that.
No, and that's not yet.
And then I look at it and I was like, why did I buy this? Like, why did I buy this? Because this is not me. Glitter, this is currently live. I am responding.
She's being silly. She likes to be silly. Yeah.
But
she's just being silly.
But yeah, so I don't know. When did I find it was my niche? Oh, okay. I don't know. I would say when I was first proud of one of my journals I made. And I was like, this is actually functional. And I don't know if someone else looked at it and was like, that's actually really cool. And I think that's what, like, having that feedback and actually feeling proud of the item, I think is what did it for me.
Do you remember, was there a certain project that kind of made you feel that way?
Like near the beginning during making those things?
Yeah, at any time, a project that made you think of yourself that is like as a junk journal maker, not just somebody that was like playing around with it or anything.
I would say a lot of my projects as of late, like within the last couple of years, some of my journal projects and even some of my mixed media projects, I've been super proud of. And I was like, I can actually do this. I was like I even go back to it. like stuff. Like I think I made a couple things like 2 years ago, and I still look at it. And I was like, that's actually really cool. I don't go and look back at it and be like, what was I thinking?
Right.
Like, I think I've gotten to that comfortability point in my creative journey that like I can make something that I'm still proud of today.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, is it to the point where I would sell it? I'm not sure about that. Because I get people
Why?
that ask that all the time. I'm not sure about that. Like, I enjoy being able to look at my art, but I'm not supremely confident I would sell it.
Because you don't think it's good enough, or you don't want somebody else to have it? You want to keep it for yourself, or
Um, it's. I don't think it's that I don't think someone won't think it's good enough or whatever like that because you guys, like the whole community here, have always been so uplifting and everything, and quite a few of you have offered to buy things from me. So it's not that I don't think that it's not good enough or anything. I'm just like I enjoy seeing my journey.
yeah.
I think is mostly what it is. I enjoy seeing my genesis, if you will, to where
Uh,
I am. Because like if anything, it's looking back and seeing my beginnings is like it's it tells me I have learned, I have grown in what
right.
I do. It's
Right.
not just something that happened overnight.
Right. Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
As
Um, I was just reading. Sorry, Cheryl. He's hoarding it and won't share.
yes, rude, she says. Now, I have made one that did. I have made a journal that did sell. That was specifically made as a request from my mom to donate for a fundraiser for a local church just outside of Lincoln, and it was a fundraiser for the youth to be able to go on missions and everything. So it was a faith-based journal, and that one actually got a lot of money. So like if in some weird universe I do decide to sell my journals, I at least have a baseline to know like, oh, people would pay that for it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Because so um I didn't see any of the money because like it was a fundraiser for the kids.
Right.
But
That's cool though.
my mom did tell me it got $130 for that journal, and that was one of my simple journals.
Nice.
So, and apparently there is a young lady there that uh, she wanted the journal, but uh, she didn't have the funds for it, and her parents weren't able to supply the funds for it either. She had a limit to what she could use during this fundraiser.
Uh huh.
I never met the young lady or anything, but my grandma went out of her way to get her number and all the things and offer that I could do a journal for her. I'm like, Grandma, while I appreciate your supreme confidence in me, don't do that.
Right. You're committing me to something that I don't know that I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I appreciate that you believe in my ability, Grandma. I really, really do.
Right.
But I will say that was not your place to
No.
do.
Nope. Stay in your
Very
boundaries, there,
loving.
Grant. Um,
Needless
so
to
when
say,
you're
I never
creating,
followed up with it.
luckily, huh?
Yeah.
When you're creating, what comes first for you? The idea, the paper, the mood? What do you start with?
Mm, that usually depends. Because sometimes when I do, let's say, my lives on Sundays, um, either I already have a project going or I'm just jumping on and randomly coming up with something. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do today, but let's do this. But when it comes to projects like this, I have a slight idea of what I want to do, and then it evolves. Like, I knew I wanted it to look like this. Now, anything else on top of this, it's telling me what it wants. Or in my mind, it's telling me what else it wants.
Right.
And that's kind of how a lot of my projects go. Like I have a small idea of what I want to do, and then it just evolves to what it seems to me by itself.
Right. So it's never, is it, do you ever have that like absolute picture in your head of this is what it needs to look like? Or it's kind of more of a, I'm going to start here and then we'll see what happens.
I gotta think back on some of my projects. It's, I think for the most part, it's pretty much like, let's start here with the base, and I have an
Mm-hmm.
idea what the base wants to look like. And then everything else is, let's see what happens.
So it's a general plan, a general idea, and then,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then grows. Yeah.
Hey, Carrie.
Hello, Carrie. Um, so do you do, when you're doing it then, do you do much planning to start with, or it's just a grab this and jump right in kind of thing?
Grab this and jump right in. Honestly, the most prepping I've ever really done for a live was Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like to start this, I'm just like, I have little dishes that have their specific things in them. And I was like all compartmentalized and everything and ready to go. I'm just like, that felt nice. Will I do that again? Only God
Right?
knows. I don't know.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
But it didn't seem like that much, though. It didn't
It saves
feel
you
like
time
I
in the
was
long
having to
run,
do that.
but that whole
I
planning
have,
part is difficult.
yeah, I think it's the planning on what exactly I'm going to do
Yeah.
is what prevents me from doing that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Like if I'm like, let's say if I'm going to do clusters or something like that, I have a couple containers that have specific like random embellishments, uh, tiny ephemera, stamped things, whatever. And I'll just pull those out and then grab a base and start throwing crap together. Done. Like it doesn't take too much thinking for that for me, unless I
Right.
want to make them more elaborate. Then I start digging through other crap that I didn't even think of, and I'm just like, well, now I have a mess.
Right. So I know like Di
Ooh,
gets
good
her
one,
idea in her
dear.
head and she knows what she's going to do, and then she shops her stuff, which I think is really smart, but
Mm-hmm. But you have to be organized to be able to do that, and I'm not.
Yeah. See, I think that's where you and I fall apart.
Uh-huh. I love that question, Glitter. If your journal came to life, what uh, would it say to you?
What would it say about you?
What would it say about me?
Yeah.
Um, huh. Huh.
I
Hmm.
think I think it would say that uh it would say that you are someone that is caring, that you have a knack for attention to detail, um, that you're kind of carefree, and it just kind of happens as it happens. That's what I see anyway. Not for me, for you.
I would say, here, give me one moment to grab one of my journals. It might help me in that headspace real quick.
Hey, Vale. Aw, Ghosty gave you a gift.
Okay. So this journal I'm about to show is so far one of my favorites. It literally sits on my art ledge because that's what I consider it. So
Ooh, that's
so
cool.
for me, when like to elaborate with Glitter's question, when I look at this, what would it tell me if it spoke to me?
Uh huh.
How could you find any of the crap in your room and make something as beautiful as me? Like how? How did you find any piece, organ that went into me to create me? Like you're a mess, and yet you made me. That's what I
How could
imagine my
somebody with
journals
low
would
back
say to
make
me. You're
something
a
so
mess.
cool?
Like, how did this work?
Well, apparently the messy brain can create very cool things.
Apparently.
That's funny.
So yeah,
So, um, do you want to show that really quick? Do you want to flip through it?
I can.
Yeah, go for it.
I might run out like a crazy lady. So this right here is made from actually this old tape measure. This is like the actual tape measure that was in here, and this buckle
Oh, wow.
is actually what was right there. So, and I just use that like as a buckle, but that's not what it actually is. So, and this tape measure is so fragile. I literally can't tighten it around here without it like tearing apart.
Yeah.
Oh, but no. So this was really, really fun. So this cover here, not this panel here, but this cover here, I had made a while ago. I really, really like this. And I just felt like the cover needed to be made. And then I was like, I'll let it speak to me when it speaks to me what it wants to be.
Right.
So this I actually put together, and I think, was it a week or less than a week?
Oh, wow.
Like this one was fast, but like it actually turned out, I think, fantastic.
Ooh, that's pretty paper.
Now this is Tim Holtz fabric. This is one of Patty Lang's papers. So a lot of this is stuff I got from other people, like purchasing from YouTube and stuff like that. This I think is a copy of one of my collages I did. I think this one is a Tracy Watson paper, Trace of Sparkle, and some French paper, some eco dyed paper. I can't remember where I got that from. This is a little tab. You could tuck something under there. Envelope, or French paper. This is a little mixed media hidden paper clip I did a while ago. I made
That's cool.
So I'll just bring that up. So it's like little focus. Come on. Maybe not. Whatever. That was like crackle paste, and I think I used acrylic paints on it to color it and everything. And originally I just made them as tags. I was like, you know what? These would make great hidden paper clips. So then I made hidden paper clips on them. Out of them. Those are the words I'm trying to find. So then there's this. This was a cluster I had already made, and I was like, nope, this should look good on the belly band. And just repeats the paper.
Oh, there's lots of yummy paper in there.
Metallic paint all over your desk as a donation to your channel. You're welcome. Thank you, Glitter. I appreciate it. I'll try to make sure this beautiful journal is covered first.
Right.
Hey, Terry. Sarah Julie. Hello, Julie.
Hey, Terry. Hey,
a,
Julie.
now, was this one the original gel print, or is this? I think this one. Yeah, this one was a copy of one of my gel prints I did.
Ooh, that's cool.
And then, like, I backed it on this paper. I think this paper is from Louise Fraser. She sells periodically with Patty Lang. Same with this paper. Then a hidden paper clip.
I haven't been over there. I'm gonna have to check them out. There's some cool papers in there.
I think that this is a Debbie Epps paper, I think.
Yeah, that looked like one of Debbie's.
And I think this one might be Jen's. It's another Patty paper. I don't know if I don't think did I do this gel print? This is a roll off. I know that much. I don't remember if it was mine or not. Some French document, like actual old French document.
Ooh, that eco paper is pretty.
Mm-hmm. I remember who I got this one from. I love it though.
I so this is very, you said eclectic, and it's very true. I mean, you've got like eco stuff mixed in with letters, mixed in with grungy, mixed in with,
And a coffee filter.
and a coffee filter. Yeah.
Very eclectic. But yeah, there's still plenty of journal spots or bases I could build stuff off of. Like if I ever came back to wanting to do anything else on it. Ooh, I loved this one. This little cluster on here. It has a watchmaker's vial on it, if it'll focus.
Oh, cool.
And a watch hand and a little scrap of a wood ruler.
That is one thing I've noticed with you, that you're able to find like things that you use, a lot of things that a lot of people wouldn't use in their journals.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like, you came back one time from an estate sale or something with a bunch of stuff that to a normal person would look like electronics junk that needed to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Or like electrical type junk that needed to be thrown away. But
the
you're able
radio
to,
tubes and everything.
yeah, you have
Yep.
that eye to be able to look at it and alter it in a way to make it look very cool in a journal.
Ellen, the base of this journal is actually a chipboard. I want to be able to give the dimensions of it. I'm sorry. I mean, like the thickness of it. It's a heavier, thicker chipboard. It's about the thickness of a regular book cover. I had gotten it, a big sheet of it at Hobby Lobby when they still sold them. They don't sell them anymore, unfortunately. Oh, and I loved this one. This one was fun. So I did a one of those one-page wonder things,
Uh-huh.
and I made a little tag book thing. Whoop. Pardon me. And this is a metal ruler, and then the leftover bits of a book spine. There's that.
Very cool.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So as you're flipping through this, can you tell me, what is it that what does creating give you now that's different, that you didn't have before?
Mm. I would say now that I found like what my niche is in my creative realm, I would
Uh-huh.
say if anything, it's something that brings me like peace when I'm able to create. Where previously I felt, I mean, where previously it was more an adventure and trying to find an escape. And like I said, trying to find an escape at the time. It was
Right.
still adventure, still trying to discover what I like to do. But now it has become an escape. I'm not trying to find the escape anymore. It is my escape.
Right.
And I don't feel like I need to find it. I know where it's at. I know what I can do. By comparison to uh, finding everything, trying to explore and stuff like that. I mean, at any point in our creative journey, it will always still be a journey. So
Right. Right.
I'm by no means am I saying I am done with my creative journey because I found my niche. No, 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 no. I found where I'm comfortable at, but there will still be more exploring to be done, more experimenting to be done yet.
Exactly. Well, and I mean, there's always more to learn. There's always new techniques that are coming up. There's always somebody doing something that it's like, I need to try that in my journal. And then, oh, but what
Hmm.
if I did it this way, and changing it to a point where it's more your style and what you enjoy.
Yep, yep.
Um, yeah.
Hey,
But
Di.
finding you found the hey Di, you found the thing that brings you that joy, that sense of comfort. And so now it just is expanding on it and improving on it and making it into what you want it to be and look like.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, so what's something that you still struggle with creatively?
Something I still struggle with creatively. Making the time to be creative. I mean, I don't think that's exactly the context that was in meaning, but sometimes it's just making the time, but also finding the drive every once in a while to continue on with it every once in a while. Because sometimes it's
Yeah,
just not there.
that creative mojo. So when you do have that like your creative mojo just kind of disappears, what do you generally do to get yourself out of that? Do you have like a go-to kind of thing that you like to sit down and work
Uh,
on, or
yeah, give me one moment. Blue is telling me she wants to go outside.
oh, okay. Right, Di struggles with not making something grungy. This is very true.
Okay. Um. Yes, I do struggle with not grunging something. Yes. Um. You asked me to do pretty colors. It will turn grunge. I will use
Yeah,
those exact colors. They will be grunge.
but they will be grungy.
Right? Yep. Good night, Jenny.
Good night, Jenny. See you in the morning.
Um. So I have a couple default things that I go to when it comes to I don't know, basically falling into a creative stupor.
Uh-huh.
Um, Stamp collaging, regular collaging, or fussy cutting. If I can find where my fussy cut sheets are that I need a fussy cut. But I know I have them in a specific thing, specifically when I have those moods. Now, where that thing is, I have no clue.
But where I put it at is a whole nother story. That's funny.
But
um,
yeah, that's usually my go-to. Like um, stamp collaging, I can just zone out to, and just
yeah.
regular collaging. Like I can just right in.
And do you find that that helps get you out of that slump and you're able to like look at it and say, "Oh, I could do this with it," and it kind of takes you from there?
I don't think those items usually. tell me like what I can do with them at the moment. If anything, whatever is going on in my noggin, like I feel like decompresses.
Right.
Like I never even know what it is, but sometimes it'll take like a day or two of just doing something simple like that. That is just like me basically telling myself I'm overthinking things. I'm trying to like push things out of me instead of just letting it be. So let's just do something simple and breathe and let it do what it wants to do.
Right. Right. So when you are in the because you've mentioned now like twice about uh sometimes just not being in that mood to create at all.
Uh-huh.
What do you find helps you stay connected when your life gets really busy or loud?
Like stay connected to being creative.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, is it a matter of forcing yourself to get back in there, or saying, okay, every day I'm gonna do this much time in my craft room, or is it a no, I just need to stay away until it feels like I need to be there again?
Hmm. Sometimes it's just getting out of the house.
Yeah.
Just going and doing something different that's not in the house sometimes. Hey, Marty.
Hey, Marty.
Glitter. How many glue sticks have you emotionally bonded with?
She's crazy.
You goober. None. If it's used, it's in the trash.
It's gone. It's done. There's no emotional connection to the glue stick.
No.
Maybe to the brand and upset when the brand is no longer around, but not the glue stick itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the supply you buy too much of?
Mm. Whatever is a great deal and I can get in bulk. Like, no. Well, because I feel like that. Hey, Jen. I feel like in a lot of ways,
Hey, Kitty
certain
Jen.
things that I used to buy in excess of, like on like YouTube sales and stuff like that, I don't go out of my way to buy anymore. Um, like I use if it happens that I run into a ledger at a good deal, I'll buy another ledger. But sometimes I will avoid like going to pretty much die. Pretty much I will avoid going to sales that will have ledgers because sometimes I know I have a hard time avoiding them. So like it'd be ledgers, rulers, like the old like wood rulers. I don't really buy um book page packs like I used to, only
Uh huh.
because I have an ample supply of books that I can get the book pages from. I don't need to buy already torn out book pages. I can just go tear some pages out of a book myself. Hey,
Right. Right. Well, so
Karen.
probably it sounds like it's kind of, hey, Karen. It sounds like it's kind of evolved with your evolution as well, as to
Yeah.
um, what you needed at the time, and now you've got plenty of it to use, and so now what do I want to buy?
Yeah, and in a lot of ways, that's exactly. It's like it was like a shopping addiction for a while, and like that's
Yeah,
exactly what it was.
yeah,
Like I'm calling it for what it is for me. Um, but like you said, I've acquired already so much of what I would readily use that I don't feel any really pulling urge to go get more.
right.
If I see there is a specific creator on YouTube that is selling something that I'm running low on or I don't have, so I got FOMO, like I'll probably go and buy it. But
Right. Well, and especially, I don't know, like with me, if I know that I've got a project that I'm working on, if I'm at Jay's live and I'm watching her and something comes
mhm,
up, like if I'm working on a botanical journal and there's, like green or yellow or something paper, then it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to buy that. But if I was not working on something like that, it wouldn't be, oh, I want some green and yellow paper. You know what I mean? So it kind of,
yeah,
for me, it changes depending on what project I've got going at the time or that I know I have upcoming.
mhm,
Instead of, well, and then if it's pink.
yeah.
Because if it's pink, I'm going to buy it. So
Um,
what's uh one supply that you have that you tend to hoard?
hmm, which don't I? Uh, um,
I guess more of like what something that maybe it's like really like it's you're precious about it. It's like, ooh, I love this and I really want to use it, but I don't want to use it because then I'm not gonna have it.
I mean, I don't feel like I have any supply. I don't feel like I uh used. I don't feel like I don't have more of, like because I know I do. So I don't think that's the issue.
No.
Um, but I don't know, feeling cautious of using it. Hmm. I know I don't readily use my ledgers as much as I would like. Well, I think that's just because I don't readily think about using them. Um,
Yeah.
I think most of it is not necessarily about hoarding it for fear of like not having it anymore. I just randomly like I know I have, I just don't readily think about using it in majority of my projects, which
Right.
probably says something about me needing to get rid of it because I don't readily think about using it. But that could also mean it's because it's not visually accessible or to hand to use.
I
So
was gonna just say, is it because it's out of sight, out of mind?
yeah,
Yeah.
glitter, get out Casey's paper sash. That's not yours. I see it first. Oh, glitter.
If you were to look around your craft room like right now, what would you say you have the most of?
Most of.
Like if you're looking at your supplies, do you have like more ephemera type stuff, more paper, more tools, inks?
I definitely don't engorge myself with buying a bunch of tools. I definitely don't do that.
No.
Um, I'd say specifically paper supplies,
Paper. Yeah.
like in various forms. But yeah, from like 1700s old paper to like anything within the last like few months. Hey, Christine. Hey, Heidi.
Hey, Heidi. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Flora.
Estate sale finds I have a terrible time avoiding.
Yes.
I mean, again, it comes back to it's like if I can buy a bulk at a great deal, I'm gonna buy it.
Right.
Because
Right.
I need it? No, it's not because I need it. It's because it's a great deal, and I don't think I'm going to find that deal anywhere else anytime soon. FOMO.
Karen, yeah, we all have a paper issue. I mean, I really just left Hobby Lobby being inspired by Casey.
Oh yeah. Speaking of paper issue, Clarence Spiral sketchbooks, $2 from $8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Good paper, too, to put in a journal or create on, stamp
yeah,
on.
gel print on, or even have as I was thinking about it earlier while I was on with Amy K, Karen, Tara, and Chiquita. I was like, that would be a great roll-off notebook.
Yeah.
And just have it ready. Just have it to hand. Just roll off and go. Roll off and go.
Yeah.
And then you
I know.
have
I was
like, set
watching.
aside
Go ahead.
backgrounds already. Go ahead.
I was watching Dee Dee the other day, and she was doing some gel plating, and I had never seen this before, but she pulled out a bunch of little, like, I guess they were like 4x6 index cards, and lined them up on her table. And she did the paint on the gel plate and then just kind of rolled over each of those. And then she had like these little separate things that she could then create on. I'm like, well, wow.
Separate but coordinating. Yeah.
Why did that not ever occur to me? Instead of having that big old piece of paper with a big old, because I just keep doing it on the same piece of paper, and then it just becomes an icky mess, and then it goes in the trash because it doesn't look good. So,
And then
but
it's to everything.
yeah, having a little book like that would be fantastic to do something like that in.
No, Hazel.
What markers?
What markers? What? Ask what markers.
I better. Okay, I have to ask what markers. What do you, Heidi? I don't know what your Hazel. Oh, Karen. She says, and she got markers as well.
Oh.
She got paper and markers. Were you guys talking about markers?
There was the Iron Lac paint markers. Oh, did you get some of those too? Were those on sale for you too? Oh, I almost fell over. That would have
Don't
been
do that.
hilarious. And he's down for the count.
And your roommate's not there, so we can't holler for him.
There's these. And like, it's by a brand. Yeah, so like a lot of paint markers, like you have to like pump the brush or whatever to get the ink flowing in it or the paint flowing.
Like the tip of it, yeah.
Yeah. So there's those and then these, but there's more of a selection that was on sale. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that before most of it was gone. But I bought all these for my brother because he loves this brand.
Oh yeah, for his kind of art, he likes the bigger type tips on his, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um.
She said, Karen said, everything you said, I got. Okay, got. You're welcome. as I
Casey's definitely an
state,
enabler.
yep. So, oh my gosh, speaking of that, there was a customer that came in earlier today, and was it two Fridays prior? I was doing my dye lot clean out for yarn. So anything that was a single dye lot that didn't have a mate in like the yarn got clearance, because most people who use yarn, they need multiple skeins in the same dye lots for cohesiveness in their project.
Right.
Sense. So I happened to have loaded up my clearance wall with a bunch of this, and this young lady came through, and she had just a small Hobby Lobby blue basket that she was only getting a few skeins of yarn off the wall, and I was just about to finish a cart that I had unloaded onto the wall, and I was like, just in case, I'm going to leave this cart with you.
You're like, I know you're going to need a bigger cart than that, honey.
Yeah. You're going to need more than a basket. So 5-10 minutes later, she walks by and was very adamant about it. That you are a bad influence. And I'm just like, I prefer the term gifted enabler. And so
that's hilarious.
So she comes back through today, and I hadn't seen her since then. So it's been like 2 weeks, and I hadn't seen her. And I'm standing near the fabric counter, and my coworker Tina, who runs the fabric department, she directs her comment to Tina and says, Casey right there, he is a bad influence. And then she told Tina the story. It's like, he left me with a cart on the clearance wall when all the dye lots were clearanced. And because Tina had asked what happened, she told her. I was like, and that's why I corrected you. And it's like, you twisted the term. It's gifted enabler.
Right. It's a gifted enabler. And like Ghosty says, and you are welcome.
Exactly. And that's what I told her. And so, you're welcome. So the three of us had a good laugh. I'm just like, you're welcome. Glad to see you.
Right. Do you ever have any customers that have come into the store and that say, hey, I've seen your channel or whatever?
No.
Well,
I
guess they wouldn't really recognize you, would they? Because they don't see you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They would recognize the laugh, though.
Yeah, probably. You can hear my laugh across the store.
I'm sure.
So I've been told.
I'm sure you can, because it's very distinctive.
Yeah. Apparently you can even hear me sneeze across the store. Apparently I'm a very loud personality.
Do you have any crafting hill that you would die on?
Crafting hell I would die on? What?
A crafting hill, yeah. Have you ever heard of that before? Like that's not a hill I want to die on. Like when it's something that's like,
I heard HE, not HI.
Oh, HI, yeah. Crafting hill.
No, not hell.
Not hell. No, I'm not going there.
Hey, you never know. I sure as heck hope not. But Um, only the creator will know.
Right?
Crafting hill I would die on. I don't know. A pile of paper? I don't. I,
I mean, so when I
I
say
guess I
like
don't understand the question. I mean, I
like
would
okay, so
definitely
like
end up
people say
probably
that
being
choose
buried under a hill of paper and then die. But
when people say like choose your battles wisely, what hill would you die on over like uh you're adamant that no, it's this way, or are you just kind of like I don't know. Um yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Next. Well, I know that this next one I was gonna the next one was coffee, tea, or craft table survivor, and I'm like I know it's coffee because um you come with your carafe of coffee so that you have more when you need it. So
so
that was
what was the question in regards to the coffee?
it was coffee, tea, or craft table survivor, and
Oh,
it's for you. It's a definite coffee.
yeah.
So, do you have any supplies that you own that you have never used or that you use rarely?
Yes.
Just a yes.
uh,
I'm not going to admit how many of them I have, okay?
I got oh there's that one. That one's a really bad one. Um, so I don't even know. Do they still make trunks like
Like
smaller
for
than
like travel trunks?
yeah, like smaller than a cedar chest, but still pretty big? I mean, I have
Mm,
a few, but I don't know.
I don't
Just
think
in
they do. I think it's
context, so
mostly
you
like
guys know average size. But I have one trunk that is loaded with white cream and craft envelopes, but it's buried underneath three other trunks. So guess what? Never gets used. The envelopes. So yeah, but they are the I got them all clearance, of course. And it was I think it was probably my first year at Hobby Lobby that I bought all of them in the paper crafting section. And I can't remember if it was just because they were changing the logo or something, or if it was because they were actually getting rid of those specific selections for envelopes. But yeah, I got a whole trunk full of that. Could you please show the sides of the box? Oh, yeah. Let me grab the box. This is just the lid. We still got to do something here and here yet. But
oh, Vale thought of a crafting hill that you would die on.
grunge.
Grunge.
Yeah.
Grunge.
So I want to do something here, but if anything, I might leave this side open to put a label on.
Yeah, 'cause you plan to use that for storage, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to have a label somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Most
it's
likely
going
a
to have to
metal
be
one.
nice. Like, even though where this at would be a perfect little handle. But yeah, but I think the label will have to be on this side. So it'll have to be like that. If I even put it like in an area like this way, like it would have to be here. But I don't know. Well, It's one of those things. We'll see where it lands. Uh,
Not sure if that's going to be a desk staple or a shelf staple.
yeah, I mean, it'll definitely have specifically supplies I will readily use because I need to have that in front of me. Like, just because it has a lot of bulk to it and it wouldn't slide well against something else without potentially popping something off. More likely
Yeah,
these numbers because they're just
yeah,
glued on.
yeah.
But like with some of the bulk on it, like it would have to be something readily available. So I'd have to put things in here that I would want to frequently use.
Right. What's a most
Thank you,
what are
Val.
your like go to like
Get off me.
tools? Get off my. Wow, he's getting that growl down. Did you hear that? What are like your go-to supplies when you're creating? Something that's always like when you create it, it has to be there.
um, glue, of course. Um,
So okay, let's put it this
yeah,
way: if you were gonna go on a trip and you wanted to
I
take
pack
crafting
half my
supplies with you,
I pack half my craft room. Like I seriously, like
even if it's
when I go
not a
on
crafting
vacation,
trip.
I pack darn near half my craft room. I grab a sampling of pretty much anything in my craft room and bring that with me. So I have all the options.
So you're in
Because I don't
options.
know what I'm going
It's
to
not
work on
a.
when I get there.
So you need the options. It's not a. I'm going to
I
work
have
on
to
this
have
and
the
this, so I'm going
options.
to take just this.
Yeah, like I would say like the only time I restrict or restrain myself on what I'm going to do or what I need to have available is like when I'm going to the local scrapbook store. I was like, okay, I need a specific project or projects um, to work on, and then what would I need to complete those projects. So, but usually that still requires my craft tote and a book bag or two.
Right? So if you were going away on a vacation, would they require an entire extra suitcase to bring the stuff to craft with in case you wanted to craft?
Um, let's say, as Roseanne put, when I went to Utah, what did you take with you? Everything but the kitchen sink. Um, okay, so you know those black tubs with the yellow lids you can get at Walmart?
Uh huh.
So that filled um, two book bags, um, a suitcase, and then my carry-on size suitcase for my clothes.
So the clothes went in a carry-on,
Yep,
and the majority of it was crafting supplies.
yep, yep.
And was this for a crafting trip or
Yeah, it
just a
was
trip?
for a retreat. Yep,
Okay,
it
okay.
was
Well,
a
it was a
week-long
crafting trip,
retreat.
then
Yeah.
gotcha. That's okay. But what about if you were just going? Have you gone on vacation somewhere where it wasn't a crafting trip and you took crafty stuff with you?
Yeah. So for stuff like that, like I'd probably just bring like stuff to do collage or clusters because um I would be able to do it because typically when I go on a trip, it's a road trip. I don't fly too often. I have flown,
Uh huh.
but like typically it's always a road trip. And if I want to keep myself awake for a road trip, I have to be doing something. So I just pack a crafty bag. And yeah, it's usually clusters or collage.
Yeah, I remember when you went with your brother to go get sort of trailer or something.
Yeah, it was like a camping trailer thing.
Yeah, you had like you were trying to figure out what to take with you and whether or not scissors were safe to be in the front seat when he was driving.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Chris is a good driver, so I usually don't have to worry about my safety, even with scissors open, with him driving. But you never know.
Oh, the bumpy roads, Yeah.
Yep.
End up trying to fussy cut something and there goes half the flower because you hit a bump.
Yeah. And that's like I have brought scissors with before, but I don't think I readily would use them
Right.
just on the road trip. Well, but like you said, like bumps in the road and everything, it's like trying to write
Yeah. Yeah.
like on a road trip. Like there's so many like little bumps and everything. Like you're going to screw up your penmanship if it's not already screwed up.
Right.
So, and I write in cursive, so I'll get a few extra squiggles in there that don't belong. And then it might as well be shorthand, which I have no clue how to do.
That's funny. Fussy cut fan or no?
Um, I think it's one of those things that like I have to be in the mood for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to have the right scissors. So for me, when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to fussy cutting, I will grab all the scissors and then see whichever one feels right at the time. And it always seems to change.
Really? You don't have a go-to pair?
No, because well, I just got these ones, and while I don't mind them, like sometimes they're just too big for like some cutting.
Yeah.
Uh, but and then I also have like these guys. But sometimes depending on the paper, like it grabs onto the paper too well to where like I can't just like glide it along to do all the random small curves and stuff like that. So sometimes these aren't always the best, even though they do work great. So then sometimes I'll use like these ones that so it typically depends on how fussy the cutting is and then the
Gotcha.
type of paper that it's on for me.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's
So,
very detailed.
well, like, because I don't want my hands to cramp up or be uncomfortable.
Right.
Well, like
Yeah.
that's why I'm very specific on like which ones I'll end up actually using.
That's why I tend to stick with the spring action
Well, I
scissors.
just recently got these big ones, and it was because I had and one of those prepaid Visa gift cards I got for Christmas. So I
Uh-huh.
was like, okay, now I can splurge on this.
Right. Yeah. I've always had a big pair of the spring loaded because I had those when I was teaching. But I
Uh-huh.
didn't get these until just several months ago, and they're so much easier to use for fussy cutting than like a regular pair of scissors. My hands don't get near as tired, and I'm not a fussy cutting fan. I do it a lot, but I do not enjoy doing it. I'm not one of those that are going to sit down and let's
Do
sit down
you,
and fussy cut.
do you find it's it's more comfortable because your hands aren't restrained by the grips.
Yeah, and the squeezing action is more natural than the pulling apart action. That makes my hand more tired, having to open and pull apart the scissors, whereas this is more of a natural action
See,
to squeeze something.
for me it's the opposite.
Really?
I have to train myself to just let it open itself. But for me, the reason why I get irritated with these is because when I tend to cut, like I tend to like really wedge my thumb in there for some reason, and then like then I start getting sore because I'm for some reason I tend to be heavy-handed with things,
Uh-huh.
like whether it's writing or using scissors. I just over grip it for some reason. I don't know why. And I've always been like that.
You are not going to get away from me.
Apparently. But I mean like there are certain black veil minks. Hello, black veil minks.
Hey, Tim Inks. That's Tim.
Oh hi Tim. Um but I mean like with pens, like there's a certain oh yeah. Met him as he was leaving one of the lives, right?
Yeah, his it used to be Austin, and then he
Oh,
switched it over
oh,
because everybody thought it was autism, and so now he's just sticking with
oh,
the
okay.
black Tim. Yeah,
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
yeah,
But like with pens, I only feel comfortable using like a certain gauge to where I don't feel like I have to really hold on to it. That
right,
irritates like my hand and cramps up my hand. Like
right.
like it'd have to like sometimes like these thicker ones, I don't feel like I have to grip on so much. But like your general ones like are usually too thin and like cramps up my hand. So to me that's the same like with scissors. It's the right scissors for the right thing and whatever.
Yeah, yeah. See, I don't have mine are all just the handles that are like this. I don't have the kind where it has at least
Where it
my
encases your hands.
yeah. Well, this one, but there's so much of it, like your entire hand fits in there, so it's not like it doesn't get. And I don't even know why that's there. Like it doesn't need to be there in order to do what you're doing. It's just a
Yeah, I
more
don't
yeah, I
know.
don't know. This is just a more natural action to me than to try and the effort to push the scissors open is a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are a lot more because I have fussy cut these used to be my favorite fussy cut scissors. And I liked them because they did have the bigger handle. But that's a lot more effort to open than it is to squeeze them and to just let them spring back. Like this is effort all around. It's effort to open it, it's effort to squeeze it. Whereas this is just you squeeze and then you undo, and it's just not as yeah.
Yeah. I'll be
Your
right
hands hurt
back.
with these, Roseanne? I would imagine scissors of any sort would not feel good with carpal tunnel. Alrighty, well, is there anything else that you want to mention or bring up that we didn't talk about?
Hubie Hubie Wedding. I had to let Blue and I could hear her like
Oh,
saying, let me in.
Dad.
Right.
Is there anything else before we go? Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up or mention? Anything you're working on? Special projects?
Um Not that I can think of.
That's what you can think of. Well,
Mm-mm.
thank you for joining
Uh,
me. I had a lot of fun talking to you and learning about your crafting and um, your likes and dislikes and
mhm.
all that fun stuff. If you do not know Casey, but I think the majority of you here do know Casey, his channel is listed up at the top, or it's pinned up at the top of the chat. So if you're not already subscribed, head over there. He's only at 400. We'd like to get him to be a lot more than that because he's got killer stuff. Just got to get him out there so people see it.
I need to get back in the habit of uh, jumping on more often. I used to have a routine of if I close, I'm on in the morning. If I open, I'm on for a little bit in the evening, depending on if there's any outside of work activities.
Right. So you don't have a set schedule. It's just kind of except for Sundays.
Yeah, Sundays is my only set schedule. Um, but yeah, otherwise, like Monday through Saturday, it literally depends on if I open or close. And sometimes if lately, I don't know what's going on, but lately, um, I've just been tired.
Yeah.
So like if you've noticed like some mornings I don't pop into chat at all, it's because I close and my body said we're sleeping in today.
Yeah. We're staying in bed. Yeah. It's probably
Yeah.
the weather. It's colder and all that snow and just, yeah,
But
hibernation mode.
I used to be on a really good habit of no matter what day it was, getting up at 6, starting coffee, and then getting a shower and everything, whether I open or closed or didn't work at all. I was getting up at 6 and doing all the things. And something switched in me. I don't know what it is, and I don't like it.
You need to get out of this lazy stuff. Yeah. It's hard to get out of bed sometimes, you know? I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
There's days where I'm like, yeah, I could just stay here all day.
You're welcome, Glitter, for whatever questions I may or may not have answered for you. Because I'm sure there were a few I did not answer.
Yeah,
I,
she had some
I,
strange ones in there.
well, it's something about being bonded to glue, not. Um, favorite glues are glitter and Yoo-hoo.
Or glitter and yoo-hoo. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Periodically, I will use Fabri-Tac if I need something that has enough body, like raised
Yeah.
stuff, to like go through a few layers. Um, Otherwise, if I'm doing mixed media stuff and I do have the time to let it rest, um, and I want to make sure it's actually permanent, I will use matte gel, or for some people, matte medium.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think those two are pretty interchangeable. I may be mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're essentially the same and they work. That's what I use to glue all this down.
Yeah. It just
But those
requires
are
more
like,
drying time and leaving it alone for a while. Yeah.
yeah. Well, especially if you're doing like weighted embellishments,
Yeah.
like you have to put a dollop on it and leave it sit. Like it will take at least 24 hours to dry.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Back hurts. It's better to get up. It's not always a good source. I was going to say, yeah. Hey,
Oh
Jay.
no, Jay. Well,
Yeah,
you're gonna
you
have to
missed
go
all
back
the
and watch it,
fun.
dude. We were
You
just
asked me a
ending. You'll
lot
have
of
to go
hard
back and
questions.
watch.
There was a lot of pausing. They were some definite showstoppers there for a moment. I'm like, oh crap.
He's like, dang,
I
why is she
gotta
making
think
me
about
think
that.
so
I gotta
hard?
do some soul checking on that one. What?
That's funny. Well,
And then
thank you,
some of them
Casey. I
I just
appreciate
shut up.
you. I had a lot of fun and I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate everybody else out there coming in and hanging out and watching. Just so you know, we were up to 40 people at one time. So,
Oh, yay! I appreciate you
yeah,
all.
I think, was that our highest concurrent? Let me see here.
Because I have no way of seeing how many
Oh,
people.
yeah, no, like, it just says right now that there's 39, but I know one point I looked and there was 40. So yeah, you brought the people in, dude. You brought the people in. People
Yeah.
want to learn about you. Now you just got to get yourself a regular schedule so that people will know when they need to come watch you instead of just popping on, because
I
that's what makes it hard. Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it like I definitely won't have a regular schedule. What I need to do is be regular at scheduling ahead of time when I know what my schedule is. I
Then they
think
know they can.
is
Yeah.
what it is because that way it can be planned ahead and you guys can know
Yeah.
at least half a week ahead of what's
Yeah.
coming. I think is what I need to do, and I think that would be very helpful to my channel and for you guys to be able to join me.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
Mm-hmm.
plan accordingly. If
I
you
tried.
care to join me,
I sit down and on Sundays after or while Juju's on Sundays I schedule all of my stuff for the week, so it's out there and ready so that people know when and where. I mean, most of my stuff is pretty consistent, but I know like there's people that have said that they like to make sure that they can open it up and watch it while they're doing something, and they know that it's going to be there, and it just makes
Mhm.
it easier for them. So yeah.
Lucretia, were you in the balcony the whole time?
She must have been because she was there at the beginning.
Yeah.
She was there at the beginning. So, alrighty, friends, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yes, yes, we
Um,
do.
I will see you all tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time if you're going to come hang out at nighttime. Otherwise, I will see you in the morning. Tonight on my channel is birthday card making for March birthdays. And Karen, I'm glad you got your birthday card. Yay! So come hang out. Um, Otherwise, I will see you in the morning if you're one of the people that pops in on the morning. Have a fantastic, if I don't see you, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Loves y'all. Bye.
Hi, guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all.